topic of my lecturette is US-Russia relationship. The US-Russia relationship starts way back, centuries back in 1776, when Russia was sided with neutrality in the American Revolution and this American war for independence. But the Russian laws were sided with were a bit leaning towards the American revolutionaries, and it led to cordial relationship between Russia and USA during the early years. On 4th of July 1776, the US formally got independence, and thus starts the story between these two countries, between these two power blocks of the world. Russia, which was already a very important power in the world and occupied a very important territory in the world, also many resources, was initially having cordial relationships with the US and other such countries. Russia also supported the American revolutionaries and the American Union during the Civil War, and this was a high point during between these two countries, and it was a time of cordial and positive relationships between these two countries. Also, the purchase of Alaska in 1867 was the peak cooperation between these two countries, and showcased their cooperation and trust and mutual cooperation and trust between these two countries. Fast forward few years in the early 19th century, when the world was heading towards the First World War, these two countries started having ideological differences. The USA being leaning towards freedom and capitalistic tendencies, was countered with the Russian Union being more leaning towards the tendencies such as socialism, communism, and autocratic rule. Fast forward to the First World War, USA and Russia fought together in the Allied powers, along with Great Britain, Italy, and other such countries. But as we have seen, the relationships between these two countries were strained by this time. After the First World War, the Bolshevik Revolution, which established the Soviet Union and removed the Tsar rule in Russia, was condemned by USA, and US denied to recognize Soviet Union as an official country for many years, leading to even more strained relationships. Fast forward to the Second World War, USA and Russia again fought together, but this time it was very clear ideological difference. Later, this thing condensed into the Cold War and the arms race, which was triggered by the USA detonating the first ever nuclear bomb in the world. Later, space race and other such countries and other such organizations other such competition. In conclusion, I would like to say that US and Russia relationships have a complex history, and we will have to see where these two countries take their relationship in the future. Thank you.